The Batman Part 2 has been confirmed, and its villain theory could reset Joker's on-screen origins back to the Nolan era for the Arbiter of Chaos.
And here we go.
Welcome to Furthy's Feedback, folks. So, while barrykeoghan's Joker likely won't be the main villain of the Batman Part 2, an exciting new villain theory may rebuild the genius Joker origins from Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy with Heath Ledger's version. As Robert Pattinson's Batman continues to evolve in Gotham City as the Caped Crusader, it's been theorized that a dark and secret group may be perfect for this second chapter. Likewise, it could also help set the stage for the Joker's debut in the third movie of director Matt Reeves' intended Batman trilogy. Although the Batman's key Joker sequence in Arkham Asylum was cut from the theatrical release, it was later released online by Reeves. As such, it's been confirmed that an early version of the Joker played by barrykeoghan was captured by Bruce Wayne during his first year as a vigilante, having yet to fully evolve either. While not much is known about this version of the Joker, the debut of the Court of Owls in the Batman Part 2 could ensure that Joker's origins remain a mystery going forward. Introduced in 2011 with DC Comics' New 52 publishing relaunch, the Court of Owls is a secret group comprised largely of Gotham's masked and anonymous elite. Having shaped the fate of Gotham from the shadows since the city's very inception, they'd managed to remain nothing more than a myth and legend for years until they were ultimately discovered by Batman. As such, the Court and their deadly Talon assassins are quite high on the lists of the Batman Part 2's best potential villains, and Pattinson himself said he'd love to see the Court of Owls featured in this new trilogy. The Court of Owls' history in the comics could have intriguing implications for the origins of the Batman's Joker. In Batman Endgame, Batman gets the chance to interrogate one of the court's Talons, who seemingly confirms the true origin story of the Joker as the Pale Man of Gotham, a more supernatural being who's haunted the streets of Gotham for decades. However, Batman ultimately debunks this theory, thereby resetting Joker's origins with more ambiguous details going forward. This is most often Joker's typical default in the comics, most notably in the Dark Knight trilogy, where Heath Ledger's Joker continually changes his origins with no definite backstory. As such, the same idea could be executed for Keoghan's Joker as well in the Batman Part 2. With Batman being such an accomplished detective, the idea that his arch-foe is such a mystery to him is far more frightening. It makes Joker more unpredictable in the long run, as there's nothing from his past the Caped Crusader can learn or use. The potential for Batman to try and seek out the Joker's origins from the Court of Owls, only to come up empty, is very compelling compared to giving Keoghan's Joker a more definite past and backstory. Additionally, it can be yet another way to help differentiate the Batman's Jokers from Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck, who certainly does have a clearly defined origin as envisioned by Joker director Todd Phillips. It's a compelling concept in its own right, albeit in its own universe with a more isolated story compared to the Batman Part 2 and beyond with Reeves' trilogy. Hey, if you like Batman and/or Joker content, I have a new series coming soon where I discuss theories of what-ifs within certain movies. The first episode poses a question that's been bounded about for many years, and here's a quick preview. For 80 years, Batman and Joker have punched and laughed their way into the #1 rivalry in comic book history. Every story you could ever imagine about them has been done. Batman and Joker become pirates. Done. Batman and Joker switch brains. done, but there's one story that's been teetering on the edge of existence for years, and the writers at DC Comics have been preparing us for it little by little. What if the Joker is Batman's brother?